Hello and welcome to a new episode on Sadhana World Foundation. As you know, we care about crafting young lives. We present stories and experiences from our day-to-day lives, seek a connection between them with the knowledge that's there in our ancient texts. We think that this knowledge helps us lead a happier and better life in this world. Today morning, I was reminded of the prayer that we used to do in our school every day. A part of the prayer said, Sarve bhabantu sukhinah, Sarve santu niramaya, Sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukhabhag bhavet. What does this mean? This means, may everyone in this world be happy. May everyone in this world be free from illness, suffering. May all of us see goodness, auspiciousness around us. May all of us be away from sorrows and suffering. How ideal this is. So I thought we will look into some of our ancient texts and try to understand the deeper meaning in this. All of us know that in this world, there are people who are happy, there are people who are not happy. There is suffering. There are people who are healthy, there are people who are suffering from illness. How can we every day be making a wish which is never going to come true? How can everybody be happy? How can everybody be away from sorrow? How can everybody be seeing goodness around all of us? Is that possible? Is that a possibility? In our Srimad Bhagabatpurana, there is a story about a particular king called Rantidev. Apparently, he was someone who was motivated deeply by the concept of universal living together. He believed that he had to rule his kingdom by the principle of justice and equality. He had to distribute all his wealth amongst all the people. He led a very, very simple life, he and his family. So they were observing a penance for many days. They were staying without food. There was a cosmic test for him. When the fast was being broken, a Brahmin came to his house asking for food. So whatever little food was cooked for him and his family was available. They were about to take food, but the Brahmin was there. The Brahmin appeared hungry. So a part of the food they offered to the Brahmin. The Brahmin was happy, ate the food and went away. They were about to start eating the remaining food, but a beggar was at their doorsteps. The beggar appeared hungry. A part of that remaining food was offered to the beggar. Now they are left with still lesser quantity of food. Very soon, a person with a group of dogs came begging for food for himself and for the animals that he was rearing. So very little food was left. All of that was given to that man and his animals. He was left with nothing except a glass of water. And soon enough, another person came, thirsty, hungry. So that glass of water was offered to him. So they had practically nothing. They had to again think of food and water. So that was the test which was offered to this king to test his resilience, his commitment to the goodness of everybody, his commitment of ensuring happiness, taking away others' sorrows was tested in this process. And of course, he was blessed by all the gods and goddesses. They all appeared. They told him that it was a test and he had successfully passed that test. This is probably just a story, may not be real, or even if it was real, it is unbelievable for many of us. That's not the point. Point is about Sarve, bhabantu, sukhinah. The concept of universal happiness is something which our ancient text has been telling us. When we were in our class 8, 9, 10 in our school, we were all starting our day with this prayer. We were told right from our childhood to care for others, to care for the people who are hungry, to care for people who are needy. All of us are taught in our schools and colleges. But when we grow up, how many of us really think of doing charity to the others? How many of us really think of this world as a place which is interconnected? We will be happy when the people who are connected with us at our workplace, at our home, at our community, happy, being away from sorrows, being away from suffering and diseases. Do we really think about it? That's the concept which is there, deeply embedded in our ancient texts. If we can think of it and practice it in our small little ways, in our modern day life, we can make our lives better. We can make this world such a better place to live. We know that everybody in this world cannot be happy at the same time, cannot see goodness, auspiciousness all the time. And hence, it is our responsibility to make sure that as much as possible, everybody around us is happy, healthy, and is in a positive state of mind. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, my dear children, for thinking about this and indulging in this concept of Sarve, bhabantu, sukhinah.